Have you ever met someone who seemed extremely confident about a topic, only to discover they knew very little about it? Or perhaps you've learned something new and realized how much you still have to understand. This psychological pattern is known as the Dunning-Kruger Effect. The Dunning-Kruger Effect is a cognitive bias in which people with limited knowledge or skill in a particular area tend to overestimate their abilities. At the same time, people with greater expertise are often more aware of the complexity of a subject and may underestimate how much they actually know. This bias doesn't happen because people are unintelligent. It happens because the same knowledge needed to perform well is often the knowledge needed to accurately judge your own performance. Understanding this effect encourages humility, curiosity, and continuous learning. In today's video, we'll explore 10 signs that explain what the Dunning-Kruger effect really is and how it quietly influences everyday thinking. Stay until the end, because the final sign reveals the mindset that helps people continue growing throughout life. Number 1. You feel extremely confident after learning the basics. After gaining a small amount of knowledge, you quickly believe you've mastered the subject, even though there is still much more to learn. Number 2. You underestimate the complexity of a skill. Tasks that appear simple from the outside often seem easy until you begin understanding the deeper knowledge and experience they actually require. Number 3. You rarely seek constructive feedback. Because you already believe your performance is excellent, you may see little reason to ask others for advice or honest evaluation. Number 4. You assume expertise comes quickly. Instead of recognizing that true mastery takes years of practice, you expect high-level skill to develop after only limited experience. Number 5. You dismiss more experienced opinions too easily. Rather than becoming curious about expert perspectives, you may quickly conclude that experienced people are overcomplicating something that seems obvious to you. Number 6. Mistakes are difficult to recognize. Limited knowledge makes it harder to notice your own errors because you haven't yet developed the experience needed to identify them. Number 7. True experts often sound less certain. People with deeper knowledge usually recognize exceptions, uncertainty, and complexity, making their confidence appear more balanced rather than absolute. Number 8. Learning more increases humility. As your understanding grows, you begin realizing how much there is still to discover. Confidence becomes supported by curiosity instead of certainty. Number 9. You become more comfortable saying, "I don't know." One of the strongest signs of genuine learning is the willingness to admit when you don't yet have enough information to reach a conclusion. Number 10. Continuous learning overcomes the Dunning-Kruger effect. The best protection against this bias is maintaining an open mind, welcoming feedback, asking thoughtful questions, and remembering that every expert was once a beginner. Real confidence grows through lifelong learning, not through believing you've already learned everything. The Dunning-Kruger effect reminds us that confidence and competence are not always the same thing. True wisdom isn't measured by how certain you sound. It's measured by your willingness to keep learning, remain curious, and accept that knowledge is always expanding. The more you understand, the more you appreciate the value of humility and continuous improvement. Which of these signs felt the most familiar to you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more psychology content that helps you understand how your mind works, strengthen critical thinking, and continue growing every day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.